Yeah, everybody got to start somewhere, though. You don't know. Sin Eater, you could become the next Michelangelo. You could be painting ceilings. A fun fact about that, he hated that. He absolutely fucking hated every minute of it and would never have done it except the Pope asked him to. And you, like, it's like, nowadays, if the Pope asks you to do something, it's like, yeah, it's got, like, a couple social repercussions. Like, like, it's like, come on, he's important or something. But, like, back then, it was like, death. You do what the Pope says. He hated it. Every minute of it, he hated painting the Sistine Chapel. He always considered himself a a sculptor first and foremost. And you want to talk about Michelangelo is a funny bitch. He fucking carved a Roman god statue, snapped one of its arms off, um, and then buried it, had it buried. And then when they dug it up, they're like, "Oh my God, look, the Romans! It's another masterpiece from the Romans." And then he walked the fuck in with the missing arm and was all like, "Yeah, I told you, I'm just as good as those Roman pricks because y'all bought that hook, line, and sinker." Um, it's fantastic. He was a very interesting person. Um, Probably one of my favorite artists. And then the one thing that always like shocks me is because I've never actually been to see it. But if you are unaware of the David, like how big the David actually is, it's like here I'll Google this shit real quick. It is like God, it's like 12 or 14 feet tall. I gotta look this up for myself just to know. David statue size. Yeah, 17 fucking feet. Like it hit me real hard because I was just like I was just looking at pictures and like it showed like a lady like cleaning it and I'm like, what the fuck? I just thought it was like, man sized. Incorrect. Just good God. It absolutely blows me away. Like and that's probably one of the most intimidating things about trying to like get into art or being an artist is like you see how good some people are, and you're still like, why do I even fucking bother? Like, especially like I feel fucking bad for sculptors because like your classical Renaissance sculptors, like I cannot remember the piece, but if I Google this, I might be able to find it. Um, yeah, this is it. Uh, it has a net carved carved out of marble, and it looks like a real fucking net. And when he made it, none of the apprentices would work on it because he carved it out of one piece of marble because he's fucking insane. Um, let's see. Da-da. Is it called The Release from Deception? Let me see. It is. It's called The Release from Deception. I will put it on screen. After I download a picture of it. Da-da-da. We'll see you soon. Da-da. We'll put up several examples of art. Okay, let me see. Um, let's see. see. This one's also got a fun story behind it as well. Let's see if I can't think of... Everything's good in 3, so what's a third one that's... Let's see... Oh, yeah, the one where, the Veiled Virgin, that one is also absolutely fucking ridiculous. What's fucking ridiculous, though, is how low-res that picture is. Let's try again. Da-da-da. There we go. So let's go ahead and start with this one. And we will make it visible. Yay! So, like, you see, like, people make marble statues. Like, this is just made out of marble. And it looks like fucking cloth. Just, it's really easy to get discouraged when you see people able to do this kind of shit. Like, if I was a modern sculptor, like, I would have a hard time. I feel like I'd have a hard time just kind of getting out of bed over some things when I see, like... I mean, it's definitely something to aspire to. Like, you think to yourself, it's like, man, I could make this someday. But it's really discouraging when you start off. When you see something like this. Like, just an absolute mastery. How do you make stone look soft? I don't know, but Jorge Badia Castro apparently knows how to make stone soft. This is the... Oh, no, I'm sorry. That is who put it on Pinterest. This is Bernini. It's the Veil of Mystery. Now, the next one is actually funny. I love the story on this one. And I want to say it was Michelangelo, but I'm not 100% sure, which is kind of shitty for me to put up a piece of art. But whoever it is, they've long since been dead, so it doesn't matter as much. But this. So, this is called Genie du Mal, which I guess if I just Googled, I could probably figure out who did it. So this has got a funny story behind it. Is they commissioned... Okay, yeah, here it is. Oh my god, Italian names are difficult. Guilherme Giefs. They originally commissioned his brother, and his brother made a beautiful statue. And they said, this is far too sexy. We cannot have Satan be sexy. And so they said, okay, well, we're going to hire your brother instead. But I guess the message didn't get passed along because this is the finished work. And his brother, like, when they saw what he did, they're like, how did he make an even hotter statue? Satan is not supposed to look hot. He's supposed to be evil. And it's like, are you forgetting some of the core, like, description of Lucifer? He was the pretty one. And I think he did a great job with this. I mean, hell, I can't fucking make... I'd be lucky to make Kirby out of fucking clay, let alone, like, sculpt this out of marble. But still, I've saved the best for last. Because So this is the this is the one where it's made out of, keep this in mind, one solid piece of marble. And this guy is all made out of one solid piece of marble. And so when he started making the net and all that, his apprentices, because it was made out of one solid piece, refused to help him on it. They're like, I'm not going to be the guy that ruins the net. It's not going to be me, Chief. Sorry. And he's like, I get it. I get it. I wouldn't want to be the guy that did that either. Absolutely. And it's not like these were just like anybody. Like these apprentices had like, been around the block. Like they had made their own beautiful, beautiful pieces, but they're like, this is too extra. Absolutely not. And it would be very rude of me not to figure out who the hell made this one. Francisco Chiarolo. Francisco Chiarolo.